Tens of thousands of people filed a class action lawsuit against the state unemployment insurance agency in 2022. During the pandemic, they were given weekly payments under the CARES Act before the agency eventually asked for that money back. The suit is now settled, but those affected say the financial hardship it brought can't be undone.
It was just impossible. It was an impossible system to deal with.
Lisa Shepard says the state unemployment insurance agency is completely broken. During the COVID pandemic in May 2020, the Branch County resident applied for unemployment benefits. She received them for months. Then, she says, that August, she received a notice that not only was she ineligible for benefits, but she needed to pay back more than $4,000. According to court documents, she then got another letter saying she owed an additional $3,000.
They just continued to send collection letters. They intercepted my state tax refund. And then it rolled on from there.
Without that income, she says she went through all her savings while working with a lawyer. She eventually received her money back after what she calls a year of struggling.
And I think the only thing worse than dealing with a global pandemic was being failed by the system that was supposed to help you.
Many claimants might have qualified for up to $50,000 and then received bills later where the agency says, we changed our minds and you owe this money back.
David Blanchard represents more than 25,000 people in the class action settlement, which is set to pay out $55 million in March. According to him, understaffing and a defective computer system contributed to the agency's unpreparedness for the flood of pandemic claims. He says to this day, many of those who filed for unemployment haven't seen any money. On top of that, an audit last year by the Office of Auditor General revealed more than $245 million in fraudulent payments from the UIA. Blanchard says those who were asked to repay money were not given a chance to appeal, a violation of constitutional due process rights that the settlement aims to correct.
We've seen an agency that has found it much easier to try to change the public image and the public relations aspect than to actually change what's going on behind the scenes.
The Unemployment Insurance Agency declined an on-camera interview, but sent News Channel 3 a statement that reads in part it had learned from its pandemic shortcomings. It says it will install a new computer system to make it easier to make claims and file appeals, and will not collect overpayments until all protest or appeal rights have been exhausted. It does not admit any formal liability in the Saunders case. According to Blanchard, the problems haven't gone away, and he's still pressing to have all pandemic-era claims reviewed.
An outrageous burden on the people of Michigan. We need to do better.
Blanchard says an injunction has been placed on the Unemployment Insurance Agency since 2022, preventing them from seizing money until those due process protections are in place. A final determination of payments to all of the claimants will take place on March 25th. In studio, Colin Roos, News Channel 3.
I'm Andy Dominiani. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, we've got much more to see. So take a second and subscribe to our channel.